Here are some advanced example solves to help bring the advice and techniques that I've taught in this module all together. Okay, so I'm going to start out by doing 2 white cross example solves and then 2 color neutral ones. So for this white cross, I've got this piece, this piece, this piece, and this one. So I would probably do something like this. So I also notice that I've got this corner and this edge. So when I solve this edge, this edge piece, this F2L edge piece will come into its slot. But we can do something slightly different. So we'll do a fancy kind of extended cross. So we'll do D2 first to move this one over there. Then do R prime D, U R prime to take out this one, and then do a U2 and then insert that. Then I'll need to rotate to actually insert this this cross piece. So there's a number of ways in which we could do that. I guess the easiest way is just to do U, wide R, U prime, wide R prime, like that. So now we get to F2L, and the first one that I saw was this corner here and this edge here. So I guess what we can do is kind of rotate, pair them up. And even though pairing them up actually puts this edge from the top layer to the middle layer, it's probably what I would do here. This is not a super great way to do it. So then I would do that, and then I would go on and do this F2L pair. And whilst I was doing that, I oriented these two, or these 2 edges became oriented. Now I've got a case which is actually very easy. There's a few different algorithms we can do to actually orient these 2 edges. And also notice that if we do a sexy move and then RUR prime, we can skip the entire OLL. So here we have a case where we've got this bar here, this bar on the front, and these 2 edges misoriented. So these 2 edges misoriented. So R prime F, F prime, RUR prime. And then I've got a T permutation. Like so. Okay, so another white cross example solve. This time we've got this piece here, this piece, this piece, and this piece. And I also notice I've got this kind of block, and also this block. So we should be able to find some sort of way to actually get ourselves an extended cross. And I think what we'll do is use this block as well as this edge piece here, this F2L edge piece, and we can do something like this. So we can go R to put in this piece, and then if we go a Z and then U prime, R, U prime, what that does is inserts this block, this bar here down there, and also puts this edge into place. So U prime, R, U prime, rotate back, D prime, R prime, and then to insert this final F2L, this final cross piece, we can just go R, U prime, R prime, like that. And then I notice I've got this F2L pair here, so I can do it like that. Then I'll probably do these 2 and rotate. I also notice that when I rotate to this position, these 2 edges are both oriented because they both have the green sticker on the outer face, not on the top layer. So I would solve these 2 first, and then I would go ahead and solve this F2L pair. Then I've got OLL and PLL. Like that. Alrighty, so we'll do a couple of color neutral ones now. There's no immediately obvious cross. We could do the yellow with this one, or we can do probably the blue, I would do in this case. So to solve the blue cross, I would do an R to solve this piece, then D prime R2 to solve this one and set this one up. And then I would probably rotate and do an R prime D, like that, to finish off the cross. Now, there are a few F2L pairs I can do. The easiest one to do without rotating is this back F2L corner and this F2L edge here. So do them like that. Then I would rotate, do these 2. And then as I did that, so as I inserted this pair, I noticed that this F2L, this last layer edge came out into the top layer and it's now oriented. So now that we have these 2 edges oriented and we have 2 pairs left to solve, it should be fairly straightforward to orient the rest of our last layer edges. So we've got this F2L pair here, this corner and this edge. We can insert like that. And then we've got this corner and this edge. We can either rotate this way and insert it, or we can rotate this way and insert it like that. It doesn't matter too much. Then we can do COLL And if you know the ZBLL for this case, you can do that as well, but I would just do a COLL here. And then finish off the last layer. Okay, so one more example solve. I'll do the cross on white here because I've got these two solved and the last two edges are these two. So I would do something like du prime, r prime, d2, f. And as I was doing that, I noticed that this pair came here, so this edge here and this corner here. And also, this corner piece is solved. So what we can do here, instead of just doing this pair and then doing this pair afterwards, we can do some keyhole. So this is a keyhole to insert two F12 pairs at once. So we can do it like this. So wide U prime. Now we want to insert this edge and this corner into this slot. So we can pair it up like that, and then insert it. And then we can either do a D or a U after that. It might be better to just do a D, and then we have these two F12 pairs in the left that we need to solve. So we've got a couple of options, either this pair or this pair. I'd probably do these two first. So take out that edge piece, insert it like that, and then rotate and do that one. Now I've got OLL and then PLL. And solved.